Hey guys, I'm back with a new Animal Crossing video. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, it's been a while. I'm logging in. I've been playing offline, trying to figure the game out and figure kind of where I want to take things with the channel and also with my island. I did have a plan. I was actually going to start villager hunting. I have a lot of Nook Miles saved up, and I was kind of waiting until I got plenty of those to kind of get the game rolling. So where I'm at right now is I have made my campsite. It's been up for about 3 or 4 days. And I've been scouring the internet for any kind of sign or hope that I wouldn't have to take the villager that was there. Let's just give a moment to Pashmina. Villagers looking great in my butterfly shades I gave her. She looks amazing. Also with the space parka. She's definitely staying on my island. I can't let her go. She wasn't iffy. I kind of figured I would have to get rid of all of my villagers to get all the ones I wanted, but she grew on me. So I think she's gonna have to stay. I've gotten the first 3 other villagers besides my first 2 and went to my campsite and I found a certain someone that I did not want. I also blame my friend for sending this person to me because it's one of their hated villagers. And when I went to visit them, I talked to this villager, and I kind of feel like maybe that was a wrong move. I really don't think. I mean, I'm definitely not keeping him. But as far as I found so far, I don't really have a choice in not accepting him because from what I've seen, he's not gonna go away, and that is not good. I cannot have him stay here, so instead of me trying to like avoid the situation and be in denial, I am just gonna go invite him to stay. We're gonna put his house down. We are going to fence it off. We're going to try everything we can in our power to not establish a relationship with this villager so that we can get rid of him. Which brings us to who it is. Oh my god. He's not the worst. I'll admit. He's not the worst. But I really don't like him. And I was hoping for a few of the other smug villagers. Apparently, the first villager is a smug villager in the campsite. So I had, a pretty good chance of getting one of the ones I wanted, which would have been like a Marshall or a Raymond or a Colton or a Julian. And so I didn't get any of them. I got this one, so I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and get through this because the 6th villager is apparently a part of the tutorial, and I can't get rid of him so easily without having him stay first. So we're just gonna do it, get him in here, and then get him out as soon as we can. I don't know what else to do. So here we go. Sure thing. My fate is in your hands. Oh, if it were only true. If it were true, you would not be here. And I would have another villager. But I'm happy to have my campsite up. I have a ton of items laying out by my campsite. This whole area, on the other side of this river is pretty much going to be campsite area. And so I have a lot of items that I want to put out, but I cannot put them out yet without moving a lot of the flowers and kind of figuring out which areas I want to do what. I have a lot of items that I'm not really specifically sure how well I'm going to be able to arrange them, but that's going to be maybe another video in particular where I put my campsite together aesthetically. It didn't go well, Mr. Nook. I do not want this villager here. Can you please make him go away? He wants to live here. Please help me. Oh, God. We have no time to waste. Our next course of action will be building a new home. Oh, say this and so it hurts my heart. Since you closed the deal with our visitor, you should be the ones to pick the location for the new home. Oh, I will pick the location, sir. Yeah, housing kit to set aside, plot for the new home, so you'll give that to you now. Thank you so much. We will be putting this in a remote location, and we will be fencing it off immediately. Now, me and people I've known have done research, and I've watched a few videos about fencing off the house, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Apparently, it does help in lowering the score of your friendship, so that's always great, because then maybe that's a better chance, at least it's a chance, of not having this villager stay for very long, or at least getting to them to leave quicker. So I am not really prepared to use any of this area here. I am kind of praying for some purple hyacinths here. These have kind of just gone wild. I'm not doing anything with these. And these I'm breeding for new moms. I got a purple mom. This is an amazing little mom. I love this little purple mom. My friend gave me moms from their island, and they have been breeding very well, and I love those. I'm thinking maybe I can just put Graham's house over here and fence it off. There's plenty of area that I'm not using yet. I haven't really got a plan. I have a plan on what it's going to be in the future, but I have none of those items yet. So I can definitely develop other areas before that one. This is probably my most used forest area where I come to first to harvest things. So I don't want to put anything there, and I don't want to put him on the beach because I put Cobb on the beach, and as far as I know, I can't fence off Cobb's house because it runs across the beach line here, and I can't put a fence across the beach line, and that is going to be problematic because that means I'll have to move Cobb's house as well to somewhere it can be fenced off at. That is disheartening at best, but we will persevere. We will get through this. And I think every other part of the island I am using pretty diligently for either storage of animals or flower harvesting, flower breeding. I think this area over here is going to be the best area for me to put them in. This is probably a money tree. It could be a fruit tree. I'll probably have to dig it up and see. But I think he'll be good right here behind Flora's house. At least Flora will maybe be a good influence and counteract the vibes that this villager will bring to me and my mood. And yeah, so let's just get him down. Maybe now I want to be able to put fencing, so I want to get him close enough to the middle, but not right in the middle. Let's see what this looks like. Let me imagine it. Yeah, I think we'll have plenty of space for our flower breeding in the back and putting a fence around in the meantime without too much loss of trees. We have to move this thing along. We have to get out of this tutorial because we are needing to get rid of these villagers already. I hate that all of this needs to be done. I was hoping to have better luck, but alas, it is the luck of the draw with this, and I don't think I'm going to be able to change the outcome of this scenario in particular, only because it is still considered part of the tutorial. I have to take Graham. Hello, hello. Did you find a place for us to build him? Oh, I did. I did, thank you. I found a place and we are not enthusiastic about it, period. For you, perhaps, we don't want to keep our customer waiting, so I'll proceed with construction at supersonic speed. We want our new island friends to start their lives here as quickly as possible after all. So me thinking we can't predict when someone will want to move here. That is true for you, maybe. But scrambling to secure a plot only when the need arises is much too haphazard a way of doing business. True. As part of improving infrastructure, we'll set aside plots in advance and put them up for sale. I'll have to charge a small processing fee, but if we get a buyer who moves in, I'll give you miles as a reward. Yeah, you better be giving me something, because me having to pay for people to move in, I don't think is great business for me. And I don't like that. But okay. I do hope I can count on you and your help again. Yes, I suppose so. And not as if I had much of a choice. So Graham will move in. We will be done with this scenario of the tutorial. And hopefully we can move on to bigger and brighter days where we are actually enjoying all of our villagers on the island, or at least going to search for new ones in villager hunts. I hope you'll join me for those. I think that will be fun. It'll be fun to stream for you guys finally and get to meet and create a little community here of Animal Crossing people. I know there's many of them out there, and it's been a while, I think, for a lot of people who've stopped playing and who've gotten away from it, and maybe they need some new content. I don't know. For me, it's all brand new. I'm enjoying my time here. I'm enjoying playing. I'm still playing every day, and this is only a minor setback. So, we're gonna have to put in some work. Pulling weeds, planting flowers, outdoor decorating. See, I've been doing all this in the meantime in anticipation for this. You have no idea. And this is how you reward me? You give me Graham? Come on. Don't forget what we discussed about infrastructure. I'm assuming he's talking about where we're going to put the houses. So, we don't have anything new with Isabel. I think everything we discussed with her is the same. And so far, now we're just going to be waiting for Graham to move in. I don't want to time travel, so I'm just going to play the rest of my dailies today, and we will check back in tomorrow to see Graham move in and see where that leaves us with the beginning of our Animal Crossing journey on this island. And thanks for tuning in. And, well, actually, let's just say goodbye to today for now. But the video is not over. We will be checking back in just a moment. Tomorrow. We'll be checking in tomorrow to see how Graham has settled in and what else we need to do. I think we're just going to be maybe some island decorating will put me in a better mood, and I won't have to worry so much about all of the people I would rather move in, and I can just relax maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let's move this on till tomorrow. Okay, actually, before we sign off on today, I think we'll have to talk to him one more time after laying his house down, because we haven't solidified the deal. Let's just solidify the deal. I feel so dirty. I don't want to do this. And and you know, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to have to take this villager, but you know, this is part of the journey. We're gonna get this done, and we're gonna get our island of our dreams. I suppose for you, it's good news. I get to get back to my home island and get my things done. Yeah, you do that, but don't get too comfy. You hear? Okay. With that, I believe it is done. Just making sure. I believe that is settled, and let's go see Tom Nook. Maybe he has one final thing to say. My stomach is turning a little bit at the thought of having to get rid of not one but two villagers now that I don't want on my island. But you know what? That just leaves more content for this channel. We have some villager hunting to do. We're gonna do it. And that'll make it all worth it. I'm sure it'll just make it all worth it. Ah, Johnny. Hello, hello. This is the construction consultation counter. How can I help you? Oh, yes. Okay, we got that part. Alright, so I think we are officially done with having Graham move in. And we will check back in tomorrow with how that's going. And maybe at that point we can see our island rating and maybe start decorating at least a little bit so we can get the rating up if it's low. And then move on to villager hunting from there. So I will see you tomorrow.